Hey guys, it's Jamie with Mountains River Sea. Just wanted to do a quick product review of a new water shoe that I just got. I'm really excited about this. Gonna try it out for the first time tomorrow, so I will definitely take some video footage of that just to see how they actually do on the river. But this is the Astral Hiyak water shoe slash boot. You can see it's kind of got more of an ankle support high top, and ordered this on Amazon. I'll try to remember to provide the link in the description, but it's very lightweight, and I've already tried it on, checked the fit, which I knew should be pretty close because I have the Astral Loyak water shoe, which you can see are getting kind of worn. I've been wearing these for probably a couple of years now, and I love these, and they also are available on Amazon. I'll provide the link. You can see it's got this kind of rubber waterproof sole that you can take out, and they've got drainage holes for water to come out. So I love these. I've been using these a lot for my kayaking trips and getting on the river. But as you may or may not know from some of my other videos, I had an ankle fracture last year while kayak camping on Chattooga River. I'll try to remember to provide a link in the description of that epic camping trip and what happened while I was on that trip. All that to say, I went paddling with my dad last weekend on the middle Saluda River, which was amazing. I'll also provide a link to that YouTube video as well. We had beautiful weather, and we didn't know what we were getting into. So I was anticipating having to do a lot of portaging, maybe having to walk in the river a good bit, dragging our boats maybe over shallow shoals. And it made me nervous to think about my foot and ankle going down between river rocks, which, you know, happens a lot when you're walking in a river, especially a rocky one. So having the low top water shoes made me feel like my ankles were kind of vulnerable. I ended up just wearing an old pair of Nike basketball shoe high tops. That was my river shoe last weekend. And it did make me feel more protected, but it was not really the best tread. I definitely felt like these could have been kind of slick and slippery on the rocks. So it worked for what I needed it, but the whole time I thought, I need a high top water boot. Guess what? Astral makes one. Did not know that till I got home and Googled it. And sure enough, Astral Hiyak. And all it does is got this Velcro strap. It laces up pretty high. You can see it laces all the way up here. Once you have that tied tight, you're just going to Velcro that ankle strap around. And now my poor little right ankle with its beautiful scars won't feel quite so vulnerable when I'm walking in kind of, you know, rocky water situations. So I'm going to try this out tomorrow, and I'll let you know how it works, but I'm already pretty excited because I know how much I love the Loyak, and this is the women's shoe, and I think this is a 9 in the women's, and it fits me perfectly. I usually wear like a 9 wide, so they must run wide enough for my wide feet with my beautiful bunions included. So if you have a very narrow foot, this might feel a little bit wide for you. I think they just run wide. I usually buy men's shoes, just to give you an example, because men's shoes are so much wider naturally than women's shoes. But this one in the women's 9 actually fits me perfect. But if it's too wide for you, you could wear like a little lightweight sock or a little water sock or something like that to try to fill up some of the space. But anyway, that is the Astral water shoe, and we'll see how it does on North Saluda River tomorrow. Okay, while y'all are watching this thrilling footage of me putting my new water shoes on, I just wanted to mention that the Hiyak water shoes with the high top was a little bit harder and trickier to get on than the Loyak. It was a little bit trickier to get my foot in. I had to loosen them quite a bit, and then once I could get my foot and ankle in, I could lace them back up, which was pretty easy afterwards. And the other thing I wanted to mention about the Loyak and the Hiyak Astral water shoe that I really love about them is there really doesn't seem to be any period of breaking them in. They both were immediately comfortable as soon as I got them and started wearing them. So that was something that I really liked about them. They're just very comfortable. I have used them on sand, rock, solid ground, pretty much everywhere you can think of. And the one thing you'll notice with the low top version, the Loyak, if you're in a sandy river or beach situation, if your foot is sinking in the soft sand, you're going to end up with a lot of sand in them. I noticed that on our river, which is also a very sandy river, that with the Hiyak water boot version of this shoe, I did not end up with as much sand in my shoe as I do with the Loyak. So that was something that I did notice about that. Probably a little harder to drain the water all the way out than the Loyak low top shoe, but it did not get as much sand in it. So that was something that I really liked about the Hiyak water boot. Last thing I'll mention just briefly with care and cleaning is what I like to do when I get back from a river trip is I just go ahead and take them off outside near a water hose where I can go ahead and rinse them off really well, including my foot, because you can see in this video I do have a little bit of sand, but really not that much. I mean, that was from my entire 2.5 hour trip down a really sandy river. But I'll go ahead and rinse the shoe, flush it out really well for any sand and debris. I'll remove the sole, and I'll actually leave the sole out once I've cleaned it, and that way the shoe will dry a lot quicker, and then I just slip it back in when I'm ready for the next trip. I hope this video has been helpful, and if so, hit that like button or subscribe to my channel for more outdoor videos and product reviews, and leave me a comment on any questions you might have or ideas for other gear videos and reviews that I could do. And overall, I want to say that I think this is a great water shoe and I highly recommend it, and I hope y'all like it as much as I do. And thanks for watching.